Hey guys, so oh gosh, can't even talk. Today I'm going to be talking about our foundations. So we have super awesome foundation, and I just took mine off so I can show you guys how I apply it. So we have different kinds. We have all of them. Hey Caroline. Alright, so what I use on a daily basis, so I don't use our foundation every single day just because I don't really feel like I need it. At work, I'm generally out in the sun, I'm hot, I'm sweaty. It's been 113 degrees last week, although this week is supposed to be nicer. So I use our Color Corrective Tinted Moisturizer on a daily basis, and it's sheer coverage, but it still looks really, really good. And you can see, maybe not, my lighting's kind of bright, but I have a lot of pink in my cheeks, and I got some spots, and it covers those absolutely fine. So that's what I use, as you can see, on a daily basis. And then our other foundation that we have is our regular foundation. So this is regular coverage, and it's waterproof. So this one is a little bit light for me, that's why it's kind of only a third of the way gone. And then we have an anti-aging foundation, so you can see the difference there. Not in the color, but the difference in the actual foundation. So the anti-aging is going to be full coverage, so it's going to be it's going to hide those blemishes a lot more, and your face is going to look more like the bottle. Our regular foundation is more going to kind of blend into your tone of your skin. And then the anti-aging foundation is full coverage, and it's water resistant. Hey! The daily struggles of a cat mom. So our anti-aging foundation is full coverage and water resistant. So waterproof, water resistant, regular coverage, full coverage. And then also this one is in anti-aging, but we do have it in both regular and anti-aging. But this is our pearlizer, so you can see how sparkly that is. This is going to give you the J-Lo glow, is what they call it. I mix this with my foundation, so the foundation color that I think I would be is either dewy or fawn, which is right in between these two, of course. You can see these are a very different shade, and the two shades that happen to be in between these is dewy and fawn. So I have to mix mine because I refuse to buy another one. I don't get the perks like you guys do. I can't just return it and get a different color like you guys get to. I have to return it and I get the same product back. So it's a little weird there. So I just mix mine. So what I'm going to do, oh, I forgot to tell you about Silk. So Silk is a pore and wrinkle minimizer. So what this is going to do, it's going to fill your pores basically. So throughout the day, it has our anti-aging in it. So you're going to get those anti-aging properties in your face, and your foundation isn't going to sink, oh gosh, it's not going to sink really deep into your pores, so it's just going to sit on top, which is really, really nice, especially when it's hot, because when it gets really hot and you start sweating in regular foundation, that's when you see it start dripping, it's going to slip, where ours doesn't do that. So I'm only going to, you don't need it on your entire face, so I'm just going to use it where my pores are really big or I get really oily. So I'm going to put it right on the top of my cheeks. You can see the little tiny dots that I'm using. Right on my cheeks, on my nose, and the top of my forehead. And that was even too much. Can you use what alone? Our foundation? I know the comments take a while to load. If you're asking about the foundation, yes, you can use it alone, but it just works better with Silk. Or do you have to cover it? Cover what? The Silk? Or the Pearl? Oh, the pearlizer? Yes, you can use it alone, although you're gonna look really, really shiny, so it's a little much if you use it alone. Oh, Silk. Yes, you can use Silk alone. I use this right before I go to bed. Also, it's part of my daily skincare regimen, so I will put Silk on all over my face. Can you use Silk? Yeah. So It's okay, the comments take a while to load. But yes, you can use soak alone, and that's when it's going to do the most work, since it's not mixing with the other products. If you're using it alone or with the other skincare products that we have, it has the Cineplex complex in it too. So it's going to be rejuvenating your face, and it's going to be shrinking your wrinkles in your pores. If you're mostly worried about wrinkles, you would want the anti-wrinkle treatment, which goes muscle deep into your face to release those wrinkles. Excuse me. This is mainly just for your pores and slight wrinkles. Okay, so I have my soak on. I'm going to use my color corrective tinted moisturizer on half of my face and then do my foundation on the other side so you can see the difference. Where's my brush? Here it is. Okay. So I have my little palette because I'm going to need to mix them. So this is, I'm doing the color corrective tinted moisturizer on this side, and I only did about a half pump, and that's probably actually way too much. So I'm just going to dab it first. Yeah, this is way too much. Okay. And one of the things that I love about our Color Corrective Tinted Moisturizer is it smells so good. Yeah, you can use a beauty blender. I just like brushes better. I think they work better. I think they don't soak up as much product. But I do have, oh, I just punched my lamp. I do have a beauty blender too that I use sometimes. If my face is really oily that day, I take my beauty blender and I dab it where it gets oily. That way it kind of soaks it up. And see, look how much lighter this is already. And this is sheer coverage. So it's already covering so much of that. Can you see the difference? So look how red this is. Let me turn this on. Look how red this is. You can't really see it. Okay. Well, this side looks perfect, and this side it's got a little bit of pink to it. Alright, so as I mentioned earlier, my foundations don't match my skin. This is way too light and this is way too dark. This color is almond, and then this color is tan, if you think these might match you. So what I'm going to do is, oh, my proportions are going to be off. I've never done it on half my face. Okay, so I'm just going to take a tiny little bit of my pearlizer. So you see, tiny little bit. And then I'm going to use mostly the almond because it's easier to make things darker than it is to make them lighter. So I did about a quarter pump there. On the pearlizer I only did about 1/8 of a pump. And then I'm just going to add a little dab of the tan to that. So there's my little mixture, if you can see the differences. And then to mix these, so this palette came with this little scraper to mix them with, but I found that this scratches my palette, so I don't like using that. So this is my eyeliner brush, but it has the smallest tip. So I'm just going to take that and dab it and mix it around until they're all good and mixed. So I don't think you guys are going to be able to, yeah, you can't see it, but there's a little bit of sparkle in there, so that's the pearlizer working. And then my pearlizer too, once I'm done, I'll take my smaller brush, not that one, this one, I'll take this brush and put pearlizer on my palette too, and then put that as my highlight, and it works so well. What was I doing? Oh, gosh, okay. I don't think our foundation has a smell like the Color Corrective Tinted Moisturizer. How many colors are there? I don't know. Let me check. Okay. There's a bunch. You can pretty much match any skin tone with this. Okay, so here are all of our colors. You can see these are our regular colors, and these are our anti-aging. So anti-aging has a ton more. I didn't blend it. Okay. Sorry guys. I work night shifts, so this is, I'm tired. Okay, so original colors, which are $50, have 10 different colors, and then anti-aging has 16 colors. So, and those are included. So the anti-aging has 6 more colors than the regular does. They have all of the regular colors plus the anti-aging ones. I lied to you. The pearlizer, wait a minute. I'm confused. Oh, here it is. Ha, just kidding. Pearlizer does come in anti-aging and regular. So the regular foundations are $50 and the anti-aging foundations are $60. Alright, so look at my face now. Look how much prettier it looks. So this side was my color corrective tinted moisturizer, which is very, very light. You don't even feel it that it's on your skin. And then I work out in this a lot too, because when I work out, especially when I run, I get really, really hot and sweaty, and it's pretty gross. And when I get hot, my face gets really, really red. It's crazy saturated in redness. So I like the color corrective tinted moisturizer. How long do they last? They generally last, let's see. I use this every single day, no matter what. And I've had this since March. End of February, beginning of March. So they last a really, really long time. And you don't need, and there's still stuff on my palette here. You really don't need very much at all. So, like all of our products, you use a tiny little bit and it goes a really long way. So, if you guys can see, this side is like flawless. It looks great. And then this side just kind of looks normal. So it depends on what you're looking for. So again, what I did is our silk to fill my pores, and it's a pore and wrinkle minimizer, and this is part of our skincare line. And then I did color corrective tinted moisturizer on this side. So this comes in medium and light. I don't know why we don't have it in a darker color. Doesn't make sense. But this is medium. Oh, it's backwards and blurry. But this comes in light as well, which kind of looks like this one. It's about this color, the one in light. And then the foundations, I mixed. How much is silk? I don't remember. There's so many things. It's 60. Silk is 60. And then I also use this every single day, but I got this the same time I got this, but I only started using it because I didn't know what it was. I just recently found out. I've been using this for 2 weeks. 3 weeks. 3 weeks. And it was down here, so now it's up here. If you want to compare, so this is my anti-wrinkle treatment. I've had this since the end of February, beginning of March, and I use it every single day, so you can see the difference. No, I don't use it. I use this every other day. Yes, that is correct. Okay, and then I mixed my foundation on this side because I don't have an exact match, because I refused to buy another one. So I mixed my pearlizer, which is going to give you your JLo glow, and I use it as highlight. I put it on my cheekbones and then a little bit on my nose and right up here. And then this one was tan. This is our anti-aging. Anti-aging is full coverage and water resistant, where our regular foundation is regular coverage and waterproof. And this was almond. So, if you guys have any other questions, excuse me, I don't know what's happening. I'll be so happy to answer them, but I'm about to go to sleep, so it might take me a little bit to get back to you guys. So, if you have any other questions, just send me a message, comment here, post in the group, whatever you want to do. I think that is all I have for today. Today's all about foundation, so if you guys have questions, let me know. Thank you guys so much for watching.